So I was just watching the news, and they said that a 13-year-old boy was on Instagram and shot himself on video. He's playing around with the gun, shot and killed himself on Instagram, ending his 13-year-old young life. That is terrible. Look, doing videos and having fun online is fun, but playing with guns, not fun. They're not toys. Kids nowadays are not exposed to guns in a way that teaches them safety around guns. In social media anymore, kids are always trying to outdo and, become the next big thing online. You gotta watch your kids, man. And if you are a kid and you're watching this, don't be playing with guns. And yeah, I'm a parent. I say watch your kids. I understand. Kids do things right under your nose. And look, I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not blaming their parents. Don't misunderstand that at all. But I know at that age, they don't want their parents involved. They, keep changing things. That's what the mom said I watched. She said that, she tries to pay attention to what he was doing on social media and online, and he kept changing passwords and changing names and stuff to keep her out so he could do what he wanted on there. It's a tough day and age to be a parent because of the ability for kids to get online and do things. And hey, some of it might just be silly and bad for their character, but in this case it was life-threatening and a really sad situation. So I know for sure that no amount of time online doing something that's going to get hits or get views or whatever it is that you want to call it, likes or who knows what, is worth a life. So don't do it if you're thinking about doing something crazy, jumping off of something, or don't risk your life for these videos. Don't risk your life to impress somebody. It's really sad. My heart goes out to that mom who now has to make arrangements to bury her son or whatever it is that they're going to do. I just think it's terrible. She's hoping that other people see the story and understand how bad it can be if you try to play around and do a prank and it goes wrong. So think. Really think about what you do if you're making videos. If you're doing, think about even if your videos don't go wrong because you do a prank and it works because, you're responsible, you know what you're doing, whatever. Think about the people that are going to be watching and how it affects them. We have a responsibility on here to do the right thing. But that's all I'm going to say about that. And I hated to see that. I hope we don't see any more of that. That was horrible. They don't believe it was a suicide. They actually believe that at this point. I don't know anything more about it. The news was pretty vague about it because they're still investigating it. Just glad I didn't see it. I just got on Instagram myself and Jake, and so I don't really have many people on Instagram. But I hope that we don't see any more of this stuff. It's terrible. You guys be safe.